Hi there, I hope everything is great with you. You know, your paradigm has changed, or at least feels like it has. When it comes to paradigm shifts, I see three possibilities. Your paradigm changes from within, it comes from awareness, a change of attitude, another lifestyle, or even trauma. Your paradigm change from outside comes from strong change that take place in your environment and that affect your life in one way or another. Your paradigm change, does it? It comes from the intention or desire to change, but it's not clearly visible or felt. Whatever is the type, we end up adapting to it. Look around. A few years ago, if someone asked you for your number, you gave your landline number, right? Right? Okay. Now, your cell phone, no doubt. Do you even still have a landline? We always adapt, but how we adapt depends on the type of change, and that's what protects our quality of life. If the paradigm comes from the change, from within, I need to align my attitude and awareness. I am the architect of my life. If that's true, I have to live up to it. Still, it will demand effort, as my way of life would have to adapt to those changes. But as I am the creator, learning should be easy. For instance, if I decide to be a spiritual person and live accordingly, I'll have many challenges and it will demand effort. But the satisfaction that comes from a decision I took, that's priceless. That happiness will motivate me in my new journey. Now, when the change comes from outside, before adapting, it's important to reflect. A person has to process whatever is happening, understand the reality, and empower the self to be able to live with this new paradigm. This is happening now in relation to AI and work. It's important to stop, reflect, understand, and empower. So AI doesn't dictate what you do, or worse, whether you should be working at all. Instead, AI is the tool to make you better in what you do. The mantra, I am the architect of my life, is still useful here as it reminds you who is the real boss. Sometimes you feel you need a change, but it's not deep enough. For instance, you may realize something is wrong with your work and you make a decision to look for another job. And yet, what's the guarantee that the new place will be better? I am the architect of my life. By reflecting, you may reach a conclusion about what's wrong. Maybe it's the culture of the company, climate, leadership. It's not aligned to your purpose. Clarity comes first, then the decision. And that's truly what shifts your paradigm. In the end, paradigms will always shift whether we choose it or not. The real question is not if you will adapt, but how consciously you do it. Because that's what defines not just your path, but the experience you get. Okay? I hope this is useful for you and see you next week. Bye bye.